What's going on, guys? It's Ilya Belly here. I do code and stuff on YouTube. Check the description for all my information. I do all LeetCode problems. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up to support it, and this is called remove covered intervals. Given a list of intervals, remove all intervals that are covered by another interval in the list. Interval AB is covered by interval CD if and only if C is less than or equal to A and B is less than or equal to D. After doing so, return the number of remaining intervals. For example, we got these intervals, this array intervals right here, and we return 2 because interval 3,6 is covered by 2,8, therefore it's removed. Constraints. The length of this array is greater than or equal to 1 and is less than or equal to 1000, and intervals at I0 is greater than or equal to 0 and is less than intervals at I1 and is less than or equal to this right here, to the base 10 raised to the power of 5. Intervals at I is not equal to intervals at j for all I is not equal to j. Well, go for it. First, we need to set up a few variables. Count, which is 0, right, which is -1, and the third one, which is left, -1. We sort this array in ascending order according to the first elements. That means that, let's look at this example. We got this array right here, and we sort this array such that this right here comes up before 3,6 because 2 is less than 3, right? So we just have after that we have 2,8 and 3,6. Yeah, so means already sorted. We are looping through this 2D array. Rows I, okay, intervals, let's copy that. Intervals, and at each iteration we check. In the case when I at the position of 0 is greater than left and I at the position of 1 is greater than right, we set up this left to I at the position of 0 and we increment count by 1. Also we check, we say right is equal to math dot maximum, the previous right, or I at 1. Finally, we return this count, the number of covered intervals. Let's run this code. Let's submit. There we go. Success. So after that, right, we check, and let's look at this example again. We got count, which is 0, right, which is -1, and left, which is -1. So we already sorted this array here, and we start looping through this 2D array intervals, and right now we are at this position right here, and 1 I at 0, 1 is greater than -1, so we just, we check I at 1 is greater than right, 4 is greater than -1 as well, so we set up left to this value right here, which is 1, and we go here, right, which is 4, is greater than -1, so we set up right to this 4. We already incremented this count right here, right, and we go on looping through these rows. Now we are here, we check 2 right here is greater than left, that's right, so I at 1 means 8 is greater than right, it is. We set up left to this 2 right here, we increment count by 1, we got 2 instead of 1. We check whether the previous value is greater than the value at the position of 1 into that I into that row. So 4 is not greater than 8, so just set up to 8. Now we are here, 3 is greater than 2, it is, and 6 is not greater than 8, so we just keep this condition, and we are here, 6 is not greater than 8, we just set up to 8, or just leave this value, and we are done with this loop, and we return count, we return 2, the final answer. The time complexity for this problem is right here, it is big of n log n, right here it is big of n, because we are looping through these intervals, but big of n log n is greater than big of n, so the time complexity for this problem is big of n log n, and the space complexity is constant, because we just use only 3 variables: count, right, and left. um I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure if I need to tell you every time I solve these problems about time complexity, because that's pretty obvious what we do. And I mean, I don't know, just I've seen that a lot of people argue about these time complexities and space complexities. So I don't know, just probably I could be uh, wrong about time complexity or just space complexity in some problems, about some problems. But so, you know, tell me, leave your comments below. I want to know what you think about that. If I need to say every time I solve problems that time complexities and space complexities. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.